So this is just a quick video. I got my car back. It cost half as much as the car cost me to get it fixed. Had to get a timing belt tensioner and everything, but I was sitting in the back seat here. I've only had this car for like a couple months and I've only driven it like 4 times because obviously working at Swift, you know, I'm gone all the time. As you can see from that spider web, I'm not sure if it shows up, but there's a spider web there. And I just realized that the back of the seats have zippers, and this one's kind of lumpy. So I'm gonna unzip this thing, and we're gonna see what the heck is in here. Oh, okay. That's kind of sad. It's just a lumbar support airbag. I thought I was gonna be like uncovering ancient treasures because the other seat doesn't have like that little dimple in it, but it's just a lumbar support airbag. So that's sad. But since I'm in here, let's do a little tour video of this creature. We got it's a 96 Probe GT, green with a green interior, which I didn't even know existed, but it does. You can see the seat has some issues, but they sewed it up, which is a lot better than most people that just leave, you know, a giant gaping foam hole there. So that's good. It's got some rust on the sunroof, which isn't a big deal. The sunroof does work. It was pretty clean. The windows work and everything. It's got the chrome whatever spinny thingies. The chrome is peeling off them, so I don't know if I'm gonna like take it somewhere and have the chrome completely taken off so I can like paint them, or what I'm gonna do eventually. But it's in good shape. There's no real rust, other than, like I said, there's some up there. This thing doesn't like staying open. It's fine now because it's warm out, but when it's cooler it doesn't work. The good thing is I have gas struts from one of the Escorts, and they honestly, to me, look like they're probably, actually the Escort ones might be, I don't know, I'll have to go get one of them and compare them in size and see if they're the same, because if they're the same, I can replace these for free, because the ones on the blue Escort were brand new. And as you can see, like the trunk is in mint condition, and like the foam isn't rotted or anything. It's still got the cardboard, and if you look under it, it's got like all the stuff. And the weird thing, stock subwoofer in a green compartment, and it does actually work pretty good. That's the only other rust on the car, is this little bit here, which I'm gonna get some rust preventer on that, like I did on the truck. Like this right here used to be a brand new rust spot, and you can see now it's almost completely black from the stuff like encapsulating it or whatever chemical thing it does. So I'll do that on there, and then I'll put some like flat black paint just in this area so it's not very noticeable, because I don't have this green and I'm not gonna go buy any right now. The exhaust seems to be in pretty good shape. It's quiet, so there's no holes in it or anything. But yeah, it's really nice. It wasn't incredibly, it wasn't expensive at all in the grand scheme of cars. It's got 126,000 miles. Check engine light's on for a knock sensor now, but it seems to be running okay. So either they bumped it when they were like doing the repairs, or I don't know what. Yeah, actually they lost this, the plug thing for this thing's on here. I don't think this is the original. It doesn't look like it at all. Since back then, people didn't really use these for 12-volt sockets. I have an extra one somewhere though. It is an automatic. Some people are gonna puke about that, but I'm lazy. I want an automatic, so that's fine. Original owner's manual is in there. This door lock thing is chipped, and that thing keeps popping up, but I figure I can just put like a dot of super glue on it and it'll stop doing that. Yeah, all these controls up here work for this thing. I'm not going to start it up or anything, but yeah. It cost nearly $900 to get this bloody thing fixed, but now there's pretty much nothing wrong with it, and hopefully it'll stay that way. You know, so that I can reliably drive this long distances, because the truck is not a fan of long distances at all. It doesn't like them. But yeah, I guess I could walk around the truck too. Why not? We'll make this a double video. So it's a 1987 Chevy C20 or R20, or yeah, because V20 is the 4-wheel drive one, which is kind of weird because it's like, wait, a V20, is that like a ridiculously large engine with, you know, 20 cylinders in a V formation? But it's got some rust and whatever. I don't know if I showed, I know I talked about it, I don't know if I showed it. So here's the exhaust setup now. It comes off the stock exhaust, and then it just goes straight into this cherry bomb here, and then right out the back there behind the cab, so the carbon monoxide's not killing anyone. I don't think I'm going to do anything else with it. I still have the rest of the original exhaust, but I don't really want to have to put the thing that goes over the axle and all that, so yeah. This is pretty much the worst rust on this, is the cab corner. On the other side is actually worse than this, and the door is a little rusty, but it's not bad, especially for what I paid for it. And it runs pretty good, but it's actually got a check engine light for the knock sensor too, so that's kind of funny. So there you go. There's my current running fleet of Automo cars. Mercedes is still in the garage. I'm thinking about selling it, because I shouldn't need it now that this thing's running again. But we'll see. Because I don't want to sell it and then have one of these blow up and need it again. So that will be all. Goodbye.